Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative Headline News. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Happy Republic Day to everyone here in Trinidad and Tobago. Starting off, of course, locally here in Trinidad and Tobago. Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government says, Happy Republic Day. Today, we join together as we celebrate the proud moment our nation became a republic. This milestone reminds us of the strength, unity, and resilience of our people. As we reflect on this important day, we honor the spirit of democracy and community that defines who we are. Let's continue working together to build stronger communities, support local development, and uphold the values that make our republic thrive. Once again, Happy Republic Day to everyone here in Trinidad and Tobago. Sleep better. Say goodbye to stiff necks, headaches, and restless nights. Our premium cervical pillow is designed to perfectly support your neck and spine, keeping your body aligned while you sleep. Soft yet firm, it adapts to your shape, giving you ultimate comfort and deep, rejuvenating rest. Whether you sleep on your back, side, or stomach, this pillow reduces pressure points, eases tension, and helps you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to conquer the day. Invest in your sleep. Your neck will thank you. WhatsApp 762-6589 to place your order and feel the difference from the very first night. In some more local news, former employees of the Telecommunications Services of Trinidad and Tobago, TSTT, are set to benefit from an increase in their pension plans. That is wonderful news. After years of negotiations, a landmark agreement was signed between TSTT and the Communications Workers Union, CWU, on Tuesday. Acting Chief Executive Officer of TSTT, Keno Cox, said the MOU symbolizes TSTT's continued commitment to recognizing the service of its past employees. Once again, I'm really happy for them. Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs, Philip Watts, has officially opened a third state-of-the-art elite athlete gym in partnership with the Sports Company of Trinidad and Tobago. The new facility, located at the National Cycling Velodrome in Couva, joins its counterparts at the Hazley Crawford Stadium in Port of Spain and the National Racket Center in Tacarigua. That will definitely benefit all our athletes here in Trinidad and Tobago during their training and time for fitness training. Hundreds of students of Bishop's High School, Tobago, have benefited from free medical examinations as a result of an initiative hosted by past students of the school. It's always wonderful to hear when the students of the past still, have some sort of contribution. They're still making a contribution to the schools which they attended when they were younger. The students recently visited the Canaan Bonaccord Health Center to benefit from free medical examinations conducted by medical professionals. Mastermind behind the project, Steve McCain, said he and his wife Bernadine spearheaded the initiative back in 2007 after they personally saw the importance of medicals for students and athletes. I really think that it was wonderful of them to take such an initiative, and maybe I don't know if we have that type of those type of programs or whatever you want to call it here in Trinidad as well. It's Trinidad and Tobago, but I'm talking about the separate islands. If we also do that, if Bishops does that here in Trinidad.
The Telecommunications Services of Trinidad and Tobago and the Communications Workers Union signed a memorandum of understanding to settle the issue of pension plans for retired employees. Acting Chief Executive Officer of TSTT, Keno Cox, said the MOU symbolizes TSTT's continued commitment to recognizing the service of its past employees.
TSTT was shaped by men and women who laid the foundation, laid cables, built exchanges, served customers, and gave decades of their lives. Decades of lives were given for us to be here today. The provision of this agreement, the one-off increases, uplifted the minimum pension and the reimbursement of excess contributions and tangible demonstrations of respect. This is a clear message to our pensioners: your service mattered. Your contribution endures, and your well-being remains our concern.
General Secretary of the Communications Workers Union, Joanne Ogier, paid homage to retirees who were instrumental in shaping the agreement but sadly passed away. She later went on to describe the agreement as historic, as she acknowledged the efforts of the company's past and present leadership.
I wish to extend profound gratitude to the persons who made this day possible, led by Mr. Kent Weston, former Chief Executive Officer, and his team, for his candor and support for retirees in bringing this struggle to a success. On behalf of the Executive Board of the Communication Workers Union, I extend immense appreciation and go on record to our Chief Executive Officer, Acting Mr. Keno Cox, also for his candor, also for his encouragement to foster and continue a symbiotic relationship with the union.
The CWU and TSTT have been pursuing the single pension plan for the past 5 years.
Scores of students recently visited the Cane Barnacourt Health Center to benefit from free medical examinations conducted by medical professionals. Mastermind behind the project, Steve McCain, said after he and his wife Bernadine McCain personally saw the importance of medicals for students and athletes, they spearheaded the initiative in 2007.
Initially, we would convert classrooms, like 4 classrooms at school, into examination rooms. I would apply from as past student Gary Crosby, who had a hardware, and we bring our mattresses from the fire, and we set up examination, bring 2 matches, bring pillows and sheets from home, and set up the examination rooms. And we have doctors and nurses who had children going to the school. That's where we started. And several years after, a friend, Alan Richard, suggested that why don't we try to get a health center?
With support from the late Dr. Mentor Melville, permission was granted to use the Cane Barnacourt Health Center. Mr. McCain, noted alumnus of Bishop's High School, Tobago, Dr. Maria Dillon Remy, also supported the venture. For 2025, nutritional dietary guidance was also included in the initiative.
The point is, if we find one student that is not supposed to be playing because they have a heart issue or some other reason why they shouldn't be playing, we consider it success. But that could be one way of seeing it.
The Trinidad and Tobago Medical Association's Tobago branch also jumped on board the initiative, allowing the students to receive complete medical examinations. Mr. McCain noted coming out of the initiative, there is a referral process.
What there is a foundation, there's a baseline with everything, all the vitals, and there's a file that's kept at school. So in the event after leaving school, they need to have a medical situation that they need to know, well, what's the history? The history is there. Even if they never went to a doctor privately, there's a file at school that had the medical history from this examination.
The initiative is hosted annually, so Mr. McKee noted the students who engage every year will have 5 years of medical examinations to compare and take necessary action if required. Carissa Douglas, TTT News.
Built to meet the specialized training needs of Trinidad and Tobago's top athletes, the gym is outfitted with advanced equipment and operated by accredited professionals. The initiative marks another milestone in the government's push to elevate the sporting landscape through infrastructure and athlete support systems. Speaking at the official opening, Minister Watts described the facility as a step forward in reaffirming the country's belief in its athletic talent. He noted that the gym serves as a physical representation of the government's commitment to ensuring that athletes have access to the best possible support, resources, spaces, and expert guidance to help them reach their full potential and elevate Trinidad and Tobago on the international sporting stage. Tobias Otley, head of Elite Athlete Wellbeing at Sport TT, emphasized the importance of accessibility and athlete-centered design in the project's development. He explained that the goal is to build training environments close to where athletes live and train, giving them a sense of ownership and pride. Otley added that the inclusion of national colors in the gym's equipment and the ample space available for team-based sports reinforces both identity and functionality. He expressed the hope that the facility would inspire generations to come. The elite athlete gyms are designed to support explosive movements and overall conditioning. More than just gyms, they are spaces dedicated to excellence, embodying the ministry's broader mission to promote sport and youth development nationwide. Nasira Mohammed, TTT Sport.
Ladies, meet your new go-to bag, our Mega Duffel handbag, perfect for your travel, shopping, the gym, and everything in between. Crafted from premium Oxford material, it's not just stylish, it's built to last. Ideal size, flawless design, and unbeatable quality make it the bag you'll reach for every time. Versatile and ready for anything. WhatsApp 762-6589 to order yours today. The Honorable Kamala Persad-Bissessar, Senior Counsel, we the People's Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, takes the world stage at the 80th United Nations General Assembly on Friday, September 26th, 2025. So that's this Friday. Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar Senior Counsel will deliver our country's national statement at the UN's headquarters in New York. You can tune in live on TTT, live online from 5 p.m. No more overheating phones. Cool your phones in seconds. Prevents damage to phones and battery issues. Better gaming experience and streaming. USB powered and fast charging. Lightweight and quiet. Ideal for kids and adults. Works with all smartphones. Makes a great gift. Call or WhatsApp 868-762-6589. Now for some regional news, and we're starting off with Grenada. On Friday, a large crowd gathered outside the Grenada Embassy in Havana, Cuba, eager to apply for a job opportunity promising one-year contracts in the private sector for now, of course. The offer includes a salary of approximately US $200 per week. That is a lot of money, people. That's about 1,400 TT. It's reasonable, okay? It's reasonable. Along with housing, transportation, and round-trip airfare. That's what makes it even more significant and appealing. As reported by independent media outlet CubaNet, the throng of hopefuls appeared as the first phase of the application process was set to close on September 19. That was a few days ago. The embassy, located on 5th Avenue between 20 and 22 in Playa Municipality, has scheduled interviews from September 18th to the 24th, so that is today. They are seeking experienced masons and carpenters who can start immediately upon signing the contract and who have at least a basic level of English proficiency. So that is really wonderful news for them. I wish them all the best who end up getting the job, who end up getting hired. Grenada's premier, locally owned luxury retreat has once again earned the AAA 5 Diamond Award for 2025. Congratulations to them. That is wonderful. Marking a historic 9th consecutive year of excellence in the highly competitive Caribbean hospitality scene. That means that they provide really good, top-class service to the tourists who visit their hotel or resort. This remarkable achievement secures the resort's place among the elite properties in the region, with only 12 hotels in the Caribbean holding this esteemed designation. Spice Island Beach Resort has become a symbol of luxury, setting the standard for world-class service and unparalleled hospitality, a historic milestone in Caribbean hospitality. The announcement of this prestigious award emphasizes the resort's ongoing commitment to excellence and its status as a leader in hospitality. And of course, this type of news is going to boost tourism in Grenada as well. Premium touchscreen wireless headsets restocked. 1.9-inch HD full-color touchscreen. ANC and ENC noise reduction for crystal clear calls. 9D panoramic sound. Long battery life and fast charging. Control music, videos, TikTok, YouTube, and much more. Camera feature, voice assistant, timer, stopwatch, and lyrics on screen. Water resistant, sleek design. Available in gold, black, blue, and purple. Gift-ready packaging with replacement earbuds included. Never lose your earbuds again with the Find Headphones feature that actually works. Don't miss out. WhatsApp 762-6589 to place your order. Limited stock available. A little bit of news from Guyana now. Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, accompanied by a technical team, on Monday visited several proposed sites along the east coast of Demerara to assess locations earmarked for major health sector projects. The facilities under consideration, include a state-of-the-art neurological center, a modern supply chain warehouse, a biomedical repair center, and staff quarters, so that where they can be able to probably, when they're on long shifts or whatever, be able to sleep, rest or whatever. The site visits formed part of the ministry's efforts to finalize the placement of these critical facilities, ensuring they are strategically located near supporting infrastructure, such as hospitals, main roadways, and utilities. So that is, once again, development under the Urban Ali administration. Residents of Tuschen Phase 2, Region 3, Essequibo Islands, West Demerara, could soon expect improved water services following a community walkabout led by Minister of Public Utilities and Aviation, Deodat Indar, continuing their service to the people just like they were doing before the elections a few weeks ago. According to information from the Department of Public Information, Minister Indar committed to providing a mobile generator for the Tuschen pump station to ensure continuous water supply. Continuous, people. You hear that word? Wonderful. While also addressing the repair of all leakages within the Tuschen housing scheme. Service to the people. And that is what a government is supposed to be all about. Tired of losing your keys, phone, or coins in that annoying gap between your car seat and the console? We've got the perfect solution. Our universal car seat gap fillers are back in stock, ready to save your stuff and make your ride clutter-free. Available in black, brown, beige, and red, they're designed to fit any car seat and blend perfectly with your interior. Simply WhatsApp 762-6589 to place your order and enjoy delivery straight to your door in just 1 to 3 days. Now for the travel segment. The Caribbean's best kept secrets are calling. The chain of islands centered around the Caribbean Sea has long been synonymous with turquoise seas and soft sands and rum punch. But beyond the region's best known destinations lie islands that are just as beautiful and far less crowded, from spice plantations to volcanic hikes. These detour destinations offer the perfect balance of adventure and escape. Dominica are one of those places to visit that you should visit. Dominica, with its rugged interior, is a wonderland of winding gorges, sulphurous springs, and lush forests, all fit for adventure. Dominica's beaches are seductive as anywhere else in the Caribbean. Sunseekers head for the fine sands of Hampstead or the coconut-littered shores of Batibou, while snorkelers will find much to discover along Champagne Reef, named for the underwater fumaroles that let out streams of fine bubbles. I can imagine how beautiful that looks. The island's wild interior also beckons. Nature lovers like myself will find themselves drawn to Montreuil-Pitons National Park. I went on a hike once and I fell in love with that type of adventure. I would love to go again. Inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the park is dominated by the now dormant Troy-Pitons volcanoes, in whose shadows lies a host of geological wonders. Tito George is a winding canyon with plunge pools that make it a magnet for canyoneers. The Valley of Desolation is a vast sweep of land that leads hikers to the boiling lake of the world's largest hot lakes with otherworldly views. Wow. I'm telling you, it's those kind of places I would love to visit, you know. I just love nature in general. Should hiking through the tropical heat prove too much, Dominica has no shortage of spots to cool off. Emerald Pool is a lush swimming hole in Montreuil-Pitons, while Trafalgar Falls is a soaring pair of cascades, Father and Mother Falls with a plunge pool beneath the latter. Sounds refreshing. But perhaps the most epic waterfall is Victoria Falls, which thunders 165 feet into a gorge below as it cuts through a rocky valley near the village of Delacis. So people, that is right here in the Caribbean. And once I am blessed with the finances to be able to travel, that's exactly where I'm going. Here in the Caribbean first and then abroad. Well, further abroad. You won't be disappointed with this one. Look and feel great every day. Painless trimming with no pulling of hair guaranteed. Comfortable to hold and lightweight. Intelligent anti-pinch system. Safety travel lock. Accurate and painless trimming. Durability 100% quality. Fast charging. To place an order, call or WhatsApp 868-762-6589. Now to end with some interesting facts, scientists just discovered fish living at an unimaginable depth. In the remote depths of the Pacific Ocean, scientists have identified 3 previously unknown species of snailfish, including the strikingly unique bumpy snailfish. Using Embari's high-tech, remotely operated vehicle, Doc Ricketts, researchers observed this gelatinous pink fish gliding above the seafloor more than 10,000 feet deep. Wow, that is really deep. After extensive analysis involving microscopy, DNA sequencing, and 3D micro-CT scanning, scientists from SUNY Geneseo, the University of Montana, and the University of Hawaii confirmed these fish as new to science. The discovery highlights the hidden biodiversity of the abyssal ocean. I'm sure there's a whole lot more to discover in God's creation, His vast, majestic creation. Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news headlines. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed and stay safe, most of all, in Jesus' name.